Okay. Okay. Nah. Let's talk about Destiny 2 for a second. Specifically, how unlucky. You know what? No. How lucky I can be. So check this out. This is part two of an apparently two-part, maybe in the future three-part series where I'm talking about Destiny, because in the last chunk of this video, I discussed, and just summarizing, even though you just heard it just now, how the problem with Destiny 2 is that they keep giving us lackluster content and we have to pay for it, and then people are okay with that, and they are willing to just keep paying money to get a incomplete game. All right? That's pretty much what I think the problem with Destiny is. We are enabling this creature named Bungie to take our money and cough up incomplete, not good content. That's it. We're just enablers. So as I've always said, and as I said in the previous video or part, I was not going to play Forsaken. I wasn't going to pay money for that. That's my stance, period. I did the same with the Taken King. I could do the same thing with Forsaken. And then, shortly after the video, a couple of days after I finished recording it at least, my brother, for my birthday, decides to give me Destiny 2 Forsaken. Because he really likes Destiny. So I'm like, okay. Sure. Yeah, no. That's cool. It's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So I have Forsaken now. And I decided to sit down and play it. Because he paid money for that. And it was a gift. And, of course, I haven't finished doing everything because the raid is not out. The strike is not out. So I did everything story-based. Everything new they added, I tried. Everything and all, and I'm just sitting here waiting for the raid, I guess, to play that and the strike. Right? But everything else has been done. And I just wanted to talk about it because I don't get it. I don't get it. I wanted to if this was gonna be like the Taken King before, if this was gonna be what changed Destiny for the better, I wasn't gonna be a part of it. But it's free. I'll be a part of it. It was a gift. I'll be a part of it. Nothing's changed. The end. Look, this is the okay. Let's talk about Forsaken. So you start by going with the fact that, oh no, you're going to the prison of elders because Cade's gonna die. First note, I understand that if they didn't market it as, hey, Cade dies, people wouldn't want to sit down and play it, maybe, right? Maybe they wouldn't be as invested to jump back in and be like, let's play Destiny, I guess. Because, there's never stakes. But, oh no, they killed Cade. Keep in mind, he was the only one with a personality. He was the most favorite character. I didn't like him that much. He was the most favorite Vanguard character person. He's the robot. So they could just bring him back with a different, cheaper voice actor. And if they don't bring him back, well then, no, kudos to Bungie, right? They're taking things, and I can't take that away from them. They are, if they keep Cade dead, they are taking a character that people liked, killing him, and moving on. I'm sure they did it more to make a statement, but not a bad one, so to speak, because they're killing someone off that a lot of people liked. They're killing off the backbone of Destiny, I could say, because he gave Destiny 1 personality and he was giving Destiny 2 personality, and now he's dead. I really hope they don't bring him back, and if they do, that's the perfect example of how Bungie works, right? They do things just to get your money, and then who cares? But anyway, I still think they shouldn't have shown him die in the trailers. They shouldn't have said, "Yeah, no, he dies. Yeah, no, he dies." Marketing. Yeah, no, he dies. They shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have done that. In my opinion, they shouldn't have, because if I was me, I'm taking me as an example. If I was not gonna play Forsaken and then I got it as a gift, thank you by the way, and then it's like, oh wait, what? Because I'd think they're not gonna kill him. Everyone loves Cade. I don't. Everyone loves Cade. He gives Destiny personality. He's the face of Destiny. They're not gonna kill him. Of course not. And if they do, by the end of it, they'll bring him back because he's a robot, and he could just be Cade 7, and then he change voice actor, and it's cheaper. It's the perfect plan. It's the perfect plan. I mean, no, they wouldn't change his voice actor though. It brings too much personality. But maybe you don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, if I wouldn't have known and Bungie wouldn't have hit me over the face saying, "Yeah, we're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill Cade. Cade's dead," I think it would have been cool to experience that firsthand and be like, "Nani? They killed Cade. That's a big deal. That's a big deal." I think that would have been good for them. But anyway, whatever. You go through it. They die. Oh, remember, it's very important that in the marketing, and it's very important, and you need to know this because it's very important. Okay? It's very important. New enemy types. Okay? Remember that there's going to be a new enemy type in Forsaken. It's very important that you know that. Very important. So what's the new enemy type? It's the Fallen. It's the Fallen enemy type. No. But sweet, stop. Don't do. It's new. You see, because they're called I forgot. Scorn. They're called the Scorn. And they're new. They're not like the other Fallen because, you see, let's go. These guys go invisible. Okay? So what you're telling me is that this new enemy type of the Fallen, but it's a new enemy type. It goes invisible and goes from point A to point B. Invisible. But you can see where they're going because they leave dark ether, blue fire, whatever. New enemy type. We've never seen enemies that can teleport from point A to point B. That's it. Haven't we seen that before? Bungie? No. I'm going to stop you right there. I'm being Bungie right now. I'm going to stop you. You might think that you've seen it before, but check this out. Now we have Scorn, new enemy type, that with little weights with fire, like little things with fire on them, like whatever Justice has dangling, with fire on it, they go at you and they hit you with the fire. New enemy type, $40. Stop. So now you have Fallen that run up and hit you like the Fallen dual-wielding dagger people, like the Hive sword people, like the Cabal sword people, like the Vex Minotaurs sometimes. Wait, I know what you're thinking. It's just like other enemy archetypes, but we got you, because we got a Fallen Scorn that it glows, and he explodes. $40. Please give me $40. So it's the Curse Hive things, the Curse Draw. Yeah. Fallen Curse Draw. That's what me and my cousin call them, by the way. It's just, oh no, look out. It's the explodey draws, because that's what they are. But they grow, and they are stupid. I spit upon you. I spit upon you, because we got an even newer enemy type. Original concept. So original, and you pay us $40, because what you get is, and check this out, because it's a Scorn, it's a new enemy type, that he is big and he buff. Ah, it's a big buff dude that goes around and Hulk smash, but he shoots lightning. $40. Palpatine ogres. You just gave me Palpatine ogres. It's fine. You have $60. It's not. It's dumb. Okay, and I'm sorry that was drawn out, but it annoys me that they were like, this is going to be a new enemy type, and all we did was recycled concept from all the other people, and then we made him fallen. Scoring, fallen. Not a new enemy type, okay? It's the same thing that they did. I mean, at least the Taken were the same enemy types, but they divided. That was a unique Taken mechanic. I mean, no, these guys have a cool mechanic. I like that they throw the totems, the things that defends them, that pulls you in, and the fire one. I don't know why they don't just use the defend one. It's the best. But I like that. That's a cool concept because it's like a grenade they get. I wish I had a grenade like that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. Not a new enemy type, though. It's Fallen. And Fallen are my favorite. My favorite alien race, but it's not a new enemy type. So let me get past that. Let me get past the fact that they marketed new enemy types and there's no new enemy type, right? So we can agree on that. Can we agree on that? Okay. So you keep going. Kate dies. Oh no. The cutscene was cool. Like him fighting, it's pretty cool. All right. I can't point at that and say, wow, it's stupid. I mean, there was no wait because you knew he was gonna die. If I didn't know he was gonna die, it would be cooler. Right? Can we agree on that? Let's do it. Okay. And then your character talks, finally. Okay, two things. One, that was good because that's how they make a statement. Two, that's stupid because that's stupid. Okay? So we always did have a voice. So now our character can just talk and untalk whenever he feels like it. So is that it? Is that how they're going to do it now? Because even still, he only talked in those two cutscenes. When he said, he's mine, Aldrin Solve is mine, something like that. And then the other one where he said, deal. That's it. He didn't even talk in the last cutscene. But we'll get there. But whatever. I thought it was cool. Okay? I'm not going to take that away because I thought it was good that they made him talk for like... That was a punch. I was like... Whoa. That's cool. I give him that. It's cheating because, you know, my character talked in Destiny 1, but then he didn't. And now he did three words, 3 sentences. And I'm counting deal as a sentence. And then that's fine. Or 2 sentences. And then that's fine. Cool. It's cheating, though. I mean, but it's cool. Go on. And, new sector. The meteor place. And you go, and then pew, 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 and then you beat things. And then there's a new enemy type, $40. And you make it to the new NPC. Which I really hoped it was going to be Varix. Because Varix is the best. Okay? Varix is the best. Destiny 1 Varix, best. But it's a spider. Which, admittedly, he's cool, but he's not Varix. So, yeah. And then you chase after the guys, and it takes 3 missions for them to show you the names of all of them, and for you to care. I think it took too long. They should have done that since the beginning. My opinion, when you meet the spider, he should have just said that. Because I would have been more invested in them. Because 3 missions in. 5 mission campaign. Also, triumphs are stupid. Okay? Parentheses. Triumphs are stupid. Okay? They give you this thing. This long list of achievements that gives you points. Right? And you do them. And then you do it. And then you complete. And then you get points. And then what do you do with those points? Nothing. And then what do you get though? Because I'm guessing there's like milestones, right? Because if they're like achievements, maybe you get 1,000 points, you get some, and 2,000 points, you get some. Nothing. No engrams, no armor, nothing. You do get an emblem if you give in one once, the first one. Nothing. Okay, that's stupid. The Triumph thing is stupid. Also, it bothers me because one, it showed me that the campaign had 5 missions even before I had the campaign. So I'm like, wow, this is gonna be a pretty crap campaign. So they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot. So you should do something about that. Hey, Bungie, you should do something about that. And this thing. This is the other thing that bothered me. So yeah, at least you have the lore there, and you could just you unlock them, and then you read it there. That's convenient. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Okay, I don't have a problem with a library tab in any game. That's great, especially something like Destiny needed that since Destiny 1. Tremendous. I have a problem with how you know that this thing, these tabs of triumphs, complete us for points that do nothing. It's for those completionists. And yes, Destiny's always been a game about completionists. It's just that now, since the update of the Forsaken, Destiny 2 really became about completionists, because you get lists of everything and how to get them and just complete it because that's what the game's always been for. Okay? It's for completionists. I get that. Like, it was like that in Destiny 1. I get it. But it bothers me. It bothers me to the core. Not because I'm a completionist, but I feel sorry and bad for the completionists when you're going along the list completing everything, and one of the achievements, the biggest air quotes, is purchase Destiny 2 limited edition achievement. I know what you're thinking. Oh, person who's never said his name before, so I don't know what to call him except one long guy, but that's too long and kind of annoying. It gives you 0 points. So technically, if you're a completionist, you shouldn't be bothered by that because it gives you 0 points. Beatcha. To that I add, it doesn't give you points. But it does give you the number of completed. So it is part of the things that you have to complete. So if you did everything in that tab, you'd have, and I'm spitballing here because I don't remember the number because it's Destiny. I don't like Destiny. You'd have 99 out of 100 things. Even if the thing that you're missing doesn't give you score. You'd have 99 out of 100 things. Therefore, not completing it. You lose. And let me say this. I don't know if not completing that one doesn't count for the emblem badge of completing all the things. Maybe you do get it for not getting it. If you don't, that's bad. Okay? That's really bad for anyone who's a completionist ever and bought the base game. Because now they have to fork over money just to get the limited edition to complete the list. Terrible. And if I'm wrong and you don't need that to complete the list, even though it's a number, I should go back and count them. And I'll just tweet if it's true. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back and count them one by one. Make sure that there is the exact amount that it says there is in that tier. And then I could tweet it. And then it's fine. I'm going to do it. I'm going to waste my time on Destiny again. Just to prove a point. Because that's my job. So, let's close the parentheses. Stupid. End parentheses. So going back to the story. You use Spider, not Varix. Boo. You meet the bosses 3 missions in. You get the names of them, and then they're all adventures. I get why they made them adventures. It's easier to make heroic adventures than heroic missions or tougher missions. I get that. Okay, kind of a bummer, but okay. They should just made missions in that way. It'd be like, hey, it's the campaign with the most missions. Because you get to fight 8 individual things after the introduction. This is great. But they're not going to do that. Anyway, so you fight all of them. At least you learn a little bit about them. Not only with lore, but their personalities. I find that's pretty cool. Some of the things that they did in the missions, like the trickster with the whole fake exotic engram thing, I thought that was clever. Her booby trapping everything, I thought that was clever. The mad bomber is the bestie boy. Some of them were just plain up boring. Like Ryder What is his personality? He drives things. I don't remember him at all. There was another one. Rifleman. He rifles man. Which I thought it was weird that he didn't get a mission because he killed Cade's ghost. So it's kind of his fault that Cade died. But okay. Also, why'd Cade take out the ghost there? He could have just died and rezzed. They could have just shot the ghost while he was rezzing. You could shoot a ghost when he's split into 5 pieces, 8 pieces. Doesn't matter. I don't know how ghosts work. I'm not gonna. So, you beat all of them. The mine guy's pretty cool. But they got some cool ones. They got some misses, but they got some cool ones. And then you fight the machinist. I know it's the machinist. I'm not gonna call him the machinist. Machinist. So you meet him, you fight him, and it's bad. And then you get to the last mission, where you fight the fanatic, and that's bad because he's lame and a loser and easy and lame. And they keep going, and then it's awoken. I'm sorry. Then it's taken. I meant taken. Then it's taken. So Bungie, you remember that new enemy type that you made for Destiny 2 Forsaken? Guess what the boss is? Taken. But guess what you have to fight to get to the boss? Right there in the last mission, where you're all stakes, there for revenge, taken. Oh, but stupid name, guy. You've been fighting Scorn the whole time. There you go. There's your thing. You got it. You wanted more of the same enemy you've been fighting during this whole time? Yeah. Because they're the villains. Right? I've had enough. Taken. Right? I mean, like this campaign wasn't trying to be the Taken King enough. Then you got the bad guys, which are Taken. Nice. Top tier. And then you make it to the boss. And check this out. I'm sure hope you read all of the lore. Because if not, you're just going to fight a stupid-ass boss that looks stupid. And that's something I was looking forward to. Not fighting a stupid-ass boss that looks stupid. I was looking forward to fighting Aldrin. Because I thought, whoa. So in the Siva virus DLC, you fight kind of guardians that are Siva or something. Not really. But in this one, I'm like, oh, the boss is going to be Aldrin, and you're going to fight another Guardian. That's going to be cool. I'm going to be fighting a Hunter. Hunters are like the fastest, the most conniving. They got the cheapest ults. Like, this is going to be super cheap, but fun, because you're going to fight a Guardian. This is going to be cool. Kill the Fanatic. Keep going. Oh, I made it there. What's happening? It's a butthole face monster. It's a... $40. It was stupid. That boss is dumb. Lackluster, dumb. They should have fought the Hunter. Why didn't you fight Aldrin Soft? Let me fight Aldrin Soft. Let me fight a Hunter that changes classes. 3-phase fight. They have 3 bars. There you go. It's the same as Callus. Oh, it's the same as Callus. So what you're saying is you want to say boss as Callus? No. But, yes. Because it's a Hunter instead of a dumbass Cabal. Cabal are my second favorite of the alien races, but also he was really dumb. So you should have given us Aldrin Soft. Why didn't you give us Aldrin Soft? Give us something cool, something. Whatever. You beat Eyeball, butthole face, and then cutscene, and there they got me because I'm like, okay, you're not gonna kill him. What I always thought. Because, okay, this is what I think. Okay, Cade's gonna die. Let's live in a world where Cade dies forever. Okay? There's a possibility that he'll just come back as Cade 7. High possibility. He's a robot. Cade 7. It exists. But let's live in a world where they're never gonna bring him back. Never. Who could be the Vanguard Hunter leader? I thought. Because Destiny, Aldrin Soft could be the one. He's got enough of a personality to stand apart from the other two. Because we have Zavala, heroic, stoic champion who, Guardian, whatever. And we have Ikora, the heroic, stoic champion who's smart, I guess. But then we had Cade, which Cade was the wild card. He was just do his own thing. He had a bit of a personality. Okay, great. It doesn't round out because, boo. But it's still two of kind of the same leader, Ikora and Zavala, and then we have Cade, the different one. And I thought, okay, Aldrin Sov has enough sass to be a good captain. Okay, yeah, he was just going to be another Awoken. So that kind of takes away the balance because it's just two Awoken and then one human. Then where's the robots? I need robot representation. I'm a robot. I know they're called Exo, okay? I know. Robot. So, I thought Aldrin Sov is great. He's sassy. He's a hunter. He's sassy. That's it. Even when he's there crawling to his nothing, he's like, oh, now you got my undivided attention. Sass. There you go. Make that guy the leader because he's got enough personality in his sass to be likable. And then they kill him. I didn't expect that. I did, but I didn't expect that because I thought, hey, this guy could be the next Vanguard dude, redemption arc or whatever. But you kill him, and that's fine, and that's cool because, okay, you started something and then you finished it, and you kind of went against a lot of the things, and you did something that was evil, even though you've been killing aliens the whole game, and that's all you do. But you killed someone who's not an alien. Shame. Doesn't really matter. I don't know how bad it'll be, but it was interesting, and I thought that was cool that they kill him. So what? Probably Kate 7. Or you could make Soraya Hawthorne the leader because she just stands there and is the clan leader. She's a hunter. It's probably gonna be her, right? I mean, maybe. Or just Kate 7. Anyway, so you beat it. And then at the end. And then you get a statue that you do annoying things to complete. And then you go to another new sector. So we gave you 2 sectors. You gonna complain because you got 2 sectors? Yes. Because the sectors are kind of lame. But before we get to the sectors, or before we get to the new sector, one thing I want to point out about the Tangled Shore. The heroic strikes. The strikes. That. Gives you 3 new strikes in that place. Right? One of them, which seems like the most important, is kill off the guy who resuscitates people. The fanatic, because turns out he was alive. So you do the same mission you did mission 3, and then you fight him in the same place, and then you kill him. Boring. It was bad. Then you have the Prison of Elders one, which was good. It was weird that there was trains there. They never talked about trains. Anyway, good. That was a good strike, even if by the end it was reusing assets in Destiny 1, but I get it was made as an homage, so I'm fine with that. I thought that one was cool. I thought that was a cool strike. And then the other strike, the Broodhold, the one with the Hive. Ugh, I hate the Hive. They're so lame. But that was a good strike. That was a good strike. Definitely. Yes. You know what sucks about all 3 strikes? I mean, other than the Fnatic one sucks. They're not story-based related. So anyone who's playing Destiny is like, I'll do the strikes, I guess. You don't get anything out of it except lore and cool things in 2 out of 3. Whatever. What I'm trying to complain is that it's kind of annoying that they don't find a way to implement these things to the story. Oh, what's the strike about? How are we going to implement this, the Hive one? Broodhold. Easy. You're doing a favor for Spider. That's what you're doing in the first place. Boom. Oh, how are we going to implement the one of Prison Elders? Easy. Prison of Elders needs help. Duh. Oh, but how are you going to implement the Fnatic reset? Revive. He revived. Kill it. Spider can say, hey, this one's alive. Kill it. That's it. That's all you have to do. But you don't do that, Bungie. You keep them in a corner, which is weird and not smart. So you get the new place, and then the new place is small, and also I like that everything kicks your butt. Like when I entered there, I was 5-0 something, and then I got there, and then everything was like super killing me, and I thought that was fun because I finally felt like I was playing a game where it was annoying to die constantly in a game where dying reaps like there's no downside to dying. So I really liked dying a lot, even if there was no downside, because it felt like, ugh, I'm so annoyed that I keep dying. So that was cool. That's fine. And then you do the new event thing, which I don't really like. Then the end. Ooh, I liked that the patrols are people. I liked it in the place, in the place, the tower, the whatever, watchtower. I liked that the patrols are people. Ooh, talk to me, and then they disappear. I think it's cool. I think they implemented a lot of interesting things in the watchtower place. I just don't care. Also, no one dies in Destiny, and that's kind of a bummer because the queen's alive. I'm sure she's not technically alive, but I'm sure she's technically alive. Isn't she a hunter? Would she be the new hunter? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Point is, look, Bungie. Look, I played your game. Now, this is why I said it's part 2, maybe. Because I haven't done the raid, and I haven't done the corrupted strike. I haven't completed everything. And I only like talking crap about something when I'm truly done with it. That's why I played Destiny 1 and did everything on the DLCs I owned. That's why I played Destiny 2, and I did everything on Curse of Osiris. I got all those stupid little dice cubes things, and I did everything in Warmind 100%, just so I could sit down and say, Destiny's bad, because I did everything in it, okay? And that, to me, gives me the right, okay? That's just how I work. So any game that I'm going to talk smack of, it's something that I've sat down and played to completion. I don't like talking smack about something or giving my opinion on something that I haven't played or I didn't complete. That's how I feel. That's how I work. So that's why I don't want to like give a final verdict on how Forsaken works. But I don't like Forsaken. Okay? I don't like having... This bothered me, and I can't believe I didn't start off talking about this, and I just remembered, and it bothered the Christ out of me. So check this out. So before the Forsaken DLC came out, I was playing because my brother wanted to play and my cousin wanted to play, and we just wanted to play. So we were just playing, just doing the weeklies or whatever, and at some point they left to do something, work I think, and then I sat down and I played, and I'm like, okay, let me do the Nightfall. But I couldn't, because there was no guided games. Guided games didn't exist. I didn't have guided games. This wasn't before Forsaken came out. This was after. So after Forsaken came out, because I didn't buy it on launch. My brother didn't buy it for me on launch. He bought it for me for my birthday. I tried to do what I just said, the Nightfall. And then I saw that guided games wasn't there. Guided games was gone. And I thought, okay, since my brother had told me that they had removed some things and then they were going to patch them in again when they worked on them or something, it'll be there eventually. But I asked him, I'm like, hey, what happened to guided games? It's gone. Like for the raids and for the Nightfall, there's no guided games. Does that happen to you? And he's like, yeah, man, I really don't know. He had Forsaken the DLC, but he didn't know. He was like, he never plays guided games, so he's like, I don't know, man. I guess they took him out. And I'm like, okay, sure, that makes sense. Which I'm fine with because they just put it back. And then my brother got me the Forsaken DLC, and I installed it. And I went to the Vanguard, and I saw guided games. And this upset me so much. I just ranted about it. I went on a 30-minute tangent of just me complaining about how they had removed guided games for people who didn't have the DLC. Look, I get it. Okay? I get that the Nightfall at the time was a Nightfall of a strike of the DLC. But also now, I don't know if it was like that before, but I noticed now, so it doesn't matter, and I'll say now, you could choose from 3 different Nightfall strikes, and 2 of those were Nightfalls I owned, that they were not from the Forsaken DLC. But I didn't have guided games for that because I didn't pay $40 to have the DLC. That was a slap to the face, okay? I'm sorry. That was a slap to the face. Why would you take away matchmaking that's in beta, mind you? So beta matchmaking, because I didn't pay you $40. I get it if it was if all the Nightfalls were strikes from the DLC and I needed the DLC, but I didn't. I didn't need the DLC to play one of them. Two of them. I didn't. But you take it away because pay me $40? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't scour the internet. I don't spend my time on Reddit. I don't follow Destiny news. I don't know if people made a fuss about this. I really hope they did, but I don't know. And at this point, I'm not going to research that. But I hadn't heard when I told my brother this and I ranted about it, he didn't say anything that he had heard that and that he had seen that. And he does scour Reddit and all that. How can you tell me that if I paid you money before to play this game, my game will literally be worse and we'll take a hit and we'll lose basic video game features because I didn't pay you $40? How is that fair at all? How is that fair at all? How is that justified? Oh, pay $40. This game is... Hey, you're supposed to keep getting the DLC for this game. That's kind of how Destiny works. It's a living, growing world. So if you want to play Destiny right, you pay $40. That's how it works. That's how the hobby works. Really? 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 It upset me greatly, and I find it so perplexing that I didn't, when I asked my bro and other people, like my cousin and all that, I'm like, that's a kick in the nuts, man. Anyway. Yeah, the Watchtower, yada, blah, 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 Masterwork cores. Look, I get it. Materials were useless in the base Destiny 2 and the first season pass Destiny, whatever, the Warmind Destiny experience. Materials were useless. I understand that. I am aware of that. I agree with that. You need 25 materials to increase, to infuse a weapon or an equipment. I can live in a world where I need 25 materials for that. I get it. You're giving them value. You're giving them use. They were useless. I can agree with that. Oh, now instead of regular like 1,000 glimmer, now it's like 8,000, 9,000 glimmer to do that. Ouch, but I always have 100,000 glimmer, so I get it. You're giving it use. Legendary shards. It was always legendary shards. You're gonna charge me Masterwork cores to infuse weapons and armor. Masterwork cores. Are you kidding me? Why? If not to make people grind? Why? If not to halt people's progress? That's literally what they're doing. They're making a system. Why does Bungie do this? Oh, hey, we found out that you were giving us less experience points. Oh yeah, we fixed it. Oh, I'm sorry. No. We found out that we required triple the experience to level up. No, you were giving us less. Yes, you were giving us less experience after leveling up a couple times, so that you wouldn't get the steadfast engrams, the whatever engram, Eververse engrams they were called. Oh yeah, no, it's a bug. We fixed it, and now you need more experience anyway. Oh, hey, so there was a problem with the fact that weapons and armor pieces were dropping lower than the light level that they had to. You know, a very important thing that the game should be good at not doing. It's doing that. It's dropping equipment that I just break because everything's lower light level. We hear you. We're Bungie. We hear you. We're going to make sure that you get better drops. Also, infusing is now the bane of your existence, so it's the same thing. Whoops. Why do you do that? Why do you do that, Bungie? Why? Make it the materials. Make it cost 9,000 glimmer. 25 materials, 9,000 glimmer, and legendary shards. Do it. Do it. Masterwork course. You've literally removed the point of wanting to play the game. Look, what's the point of playing a game? What do you call those? Power fantasy games? If not to live the fantasy of being powerful. Right now, I'm light 503, but I could be 511 because I have a bunch of things that make me 511. But also, I don't like those things. I don't like carrying a sniper and a sniper just because they have higher light level. What am I going to do with two snipers? What, your defenses equip them? Because I've heard people say, well, you know, that's Bungie's way of making you use things that you normally wouldn't use. You know, they give you things of higher light level and it's harder to infuse, but then just equip that gun that you wouldn't use. You equip the hand cannon you wouldn't use and run a hand cannon auto rifle build just because it has higher light level. Try new things, experiment, have fun, change it up. Two snipers. Two snipers. Must I really rebuke the fact that that's not a reasonable reason? Oh, try new things. Two snipers. That's all I have to say. And if anyone tells me otherwise and says, I love Destiny and Bungie knows what they're doing, I'm just going to say two snipers and then that's it. Because right now, I'm carrying two snipers that give me higher light level. Do you want me to use two snipers? Hey, idiot. Infuse one and then use the other one, idiot. Can you give me some masterwork cores? Buy them from Spider. You're right. One of my favorite things about playing Destiny is playing it and then only being able to infuse one weapon a day or one piece of equipment a day. It's my favorite part of Destiny. Power fantasy right there. It's not forcing me to go in and sign in and waste my time. Do you understand? I don't know how people are defending it. I know that my brother told me that people are suggesting ideas. Oh, make Masterworks more of a freaking drop. Oh, make me be able to destroy Ingrams for it or something like that. That's kind of dumb. That's really dumb. Or make them weekly rewards, like weekly challenge rewards. You know, make other ways of getting Masterwork that's not breaking Masterwork equipment, which you never get it now. Breaking random legendaries, which you sometimes get a Masterwork core, or just buying them off the buying them off of Spider, whatever. Look, I get it. You could just basically get like 2 or 3 a day, 5 if you break a bunch of legendary things and you get lucky, 7 if you get really lucky, and then you could just infuse 2, 3 things. It's dumb that they make you go through that just so that you could maybe infuse things. It's really silly. It's really, really bad. And Bungie should change that immediately. I just wanted to talk about my experience with Forsaken, at least this chunk. Still mid. I can't, like, maybe the raid is so good, or, oh, they explain everything, or, oh, things are going to be better. Look, you paid $40 for a DLC that you know is technically incomplete because in the Forsaken annual pass, the name Forsaken shows up. So you know that if you don't get the Forsaken annual pass, you're not going to do things that were intended for the Forsaken experience. Okay? I don't know what to expect with the Forsaken annual pass. I don't. I really don't. Maybe it's just a bunch of trinkets that are useless. Maybe you can get everything, but with the Forsaken annual pass, you'll get them immediately. And for the other thing, you have to grind for it. I don't know. Who knows? No one knows. But it's called the Forsaken annual pass. And you already sold me a thing called the Forsaken DLC. Give me everything Forsaken in the Forsaken DLC and don't make me pay $30 extra for it. Which at the end of the day, I wasn't going to pay anyway because let's face it, I'm not going to pay for it because I'm not going to play this game. I'm not going to give it money. But you understand just how much it bothers me if someone who doesn't want to play Destiny anymore, like I don't want to invest in Destiny, can sit down and complain about it. Because I'm not saying I'd play it if it was less garbage. I'm saying I don't want to play Destiny. Destiny could be good. It's like the Arkham games, the Batman Arkham games. I don't like playing those games. I'm not interested in them. They're good. I'm not going to say they're bad. A lot of people like them. They made 3 of them. A lot of people said they were really good. I saw my friends play it, and it was fun to watch. I just don't like playing the game. That doesn't make it a bad game. That doesn't make me a hater. I don't want to play the game. I can respect it. That's it. I can respect Destiny to a degree for what it does right. And I could look at it and say, wow, it does all these things wrong. And I sat down, and I've put in the hours, and I've put sweat, blood, and tears into this game. And it bothers me how Bungie gets away with everything. And again, it's just a slap in the wrist. That's all it is. That's all it is to them. A slap in the wrist. Okay, whatever. Let's just keep doing it, please. $40, please. I'm done. I'm pretty sure there was other things that I want to talk about the Forsaken DLC, but at this point, I don't remember, and I don't care. I don't. And I'm pretty sure this is pretty long. Sorry if I got loud, and I was just ranting, because that's just what it was. And I never wanted to do something like this, like of a rant for the channel. Whatever. I don't like doing these things that much, but I really need to talk about it, because it bothers me that everyone can just be blind and be like, no, it's Destiny. I love Destiny. This is good. It's good Destiny. Destiny good. They'll fix it. Good Destiny. Stop it, man. You gotta stop. I want you to tell me, yeah, Destiny sucks, but I have fun playing it. One person. I just want one person to walk up to me, and when I tell them, you know Destiny's bad, right? For them to tell me, yeah, really bad. Like, it treats its players like shit. The economy sucks. Bad. Everything, just price you for everything. Give me your money. Bad. But I have fun with it. That's it. That's all I want to hear. I don't want to hear, hey, did you know Destiny's bad? No, Destiny's so good. I love Destiny. Destiny's so good. Just tell me it's bad. And I'm not looking for, like, please. Just reaffirm what I'm saying. Please, just say it's bad. But I can sit down and like a bad game. That's it. Fun does not make a game good. A game can be fun and bad. And that's okay. Destiny can be fun and bad. But I just want people to realize and sit down and be like, wait, Bungie, you got a bunch of practices that are not good. You should not do that anymore. And not just say, please, Bungie, take my money. Here's $40. Give me a new enemy type. Just no. I don't know how to finish this. I'm rambling. Next time, part 3. I'm pretty sure I'm going to make this just one whole long video, because I don't want to have 2 Destiny videos. It's just too much work. So I'm just going to probably just put these things together. And yeah. I might make a part 3 technically part 2 on final thoughts when everything's done. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe not, because it's destiny. Ugh. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to some guy shout into a microphone. Subscribe and follow me at Twitter. On Twitter, idiot, at One Lung Guy. And I will see you all next time when I talk about something that's better than destiny. That's a whole lot of options.